Wait, are we live? Yes, we are live. We're live.
Hey,
It worked.
what's up,
Wait,
children?
are we? We are going live on multiple platforms, but including my personal YouTube page. The reason why we're live on my personal YouTube
Mm-hmm.
page is because we have a strike on Atheist Republic's YouTube page.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know why people are so stupid, Susie. Susie, why do people so stupid? Can you explain to me?
Well,
Because
stupid
sometimes
in
people
what way? The people
no, because like
who. Okay, continue.
no, okay. For example, we're live right now on my personal YouTube channel, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And our video editor goes and uploads these on Atheist Republic once it's done, right? And I'm telling you guys, we're streaming on my personal channel because we have a strike on our Atheist Republic YouTube channel, and that's why we can't stream there. And then when this gets uploaded on Atheist Republic, there are some idiots in the comment that are like, "But you're here. I'm watching you on Atheist Republic. You're lying. You're
Oh
lying."
no!
Like,
Oh, they accuse us of lying.
no, yeah, like you're lying. I'm watching this on Atheist Republic. I'm like, yeah, it was streamed on my personal account. It was uploaded on Atheist Republic because you can't stream on a channel that has a strike on it. God damn it.
It's
Oh,
a
who's
very
here?
difficult needle to thread, except it's not.
No.
Wait. Uh, Good question though. Is how many more days do we have left
Yeah, I
before
was
we
gonna
have
check.
access again? Because I was
So
thinking
we
about that earlier
gotta,
today.
yeah, we actually we want to go. I want to go sue these people, right? So we got a strike from um a Shia group because we reviewed the movie that they just a trailer for the movie that they made, and they got us a copyright strike. And hold on, let me actually see. Strike on, okay, so counter notification. The counter notification forwarded. Yeah, it's not giving me a counter, but it's been almost 10 days. Hold on, let me actually show people, guys.
Yeah, let me
While we
give you
show
back
this to you
then.
guys, I see Soha in the live chat. I see Music Guy. I see Deepak something. Andy, Kenji, Swap something. The
Mars is
Adventure
here.
of
Hey, Mars.
Mars is here. Yes, Soha is telling us the audio is good on both Twitch and on YouTube. All right, let me. While you
Hey,
guys are
Bobo is here.
Bobo, yes, 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 amazing. So
Amazing.
here, look.
Wait,
Okay.
Deepak is not a fan. Damn, she is. When they're not striking their backs with chains, they're striking reviews on YouTube. Okay, that really took me.
That's good. Here,
Susanna approved.
this is what it looks like. So we have a copyright strike, you can see, and it's
Mhm,
by this Enlightened Kingdom Ltd.
mhm,
And you can see that it was completely fair use, right? We reviewed the trailer, we added our commentary. I mean, I added my commentary. I paused, so it's a false copyright strike on us. So I posted the counter notification which Susanna helped me draft and send it to them, right? So YouTube is saying the content owner who removed your video has 10 US business days to review your counter notification. If they don't provide proof of a court action against you, your video will be reinstated. I kind of hope that I mean, I don't think they will because they have no case, but it would
mhm.
be hilarious if they take us to court for this. We could
Bubble
like,
is saying
mm,
Bubble is our
yes.
secret attorney, uh, or legal counsel. Bubble saying this is so dumb. Reaction videos are fair use. They just did it
Hmm.
because they hate your views, like
Yes.
patently so.
Yeah, because if you actually go, so the trailer that we reviewed, okay, was The Lady in Heaven, right?
Which is
Um,
inspiring our next blasphemous
art.
art. Actually,
Yes.
this goes out to
Yeah.
you, Enlightened Kingdom Ltd. This goes out to you, sir.
Look, all these other reviews, if you look the Lady in Heaven review, so we
Mhm.
reviewed the trailer but all of these other people who reviewed it, none of them have been removed. None of them, like, this is a Muslim reviewing it. But because we because we revealed some information about some Shia propaganda, they decided to copyright
They're
strike us. But look, all
legitimate.
of this,
The
yeah,
the real
yes,
actual hidden Shia agenda.
yeah, like none of these other reviews was
Oh my
removed,
god.
right? But ours was removed because we give you the correct information about the motivations behind this movie. They didn't like what did we reveal? What did we reveal that they wanted to silence us? So
Habibi.
once that strike is removed and my commentary of it is back, you guys should go watch it again, because what is it that they're trying to hide, right? So yeah, I mean, this was clearly a false. Like, it couldn't have been more clear on how dumb the strike was, right?
And it's really
Anyways, you
messed
guys.
up because this
Hmm.
our revenue is from YouTube is now like half of what it would be on a normal monthly basis.
Wait, don't make it. We don't know. We have to actually check it out, because if I want to see if we could do a legal, um, fight against Enlightenment Media for lost revenue, right? Just so we could just try. So don't say half, because I want to make sure that we have the numbers correctly. So based on first glance, we don't know if that's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was my
So because I want to,
projection. I should
yes,
clarify.
project.
That was my projection.
Yes. And
Yeah.
actually, guys, if you go look at the art that we have, I'm going to show them this art, right? So this art, if it loads, oh, there we go. It's loading for you.
There we go.
There we go. So this art that we're doing is basically what happened in the movie, right? This is going to be Omar, and this is the first draft of the next art that we're doing, and this is Fatima. So the lady of heaven, this is Fatima, and this is the house burning, and this is going to be a Shia imam using the scene between Omar and Fatima as a way to spread Shia propaganda, and this is named after the movie, The Lady of Heaven. So this because we got a strike, we're gonna dedicate this to Enlightened Media. Is that what the name is, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
No.
This was,
Enlightened
yeah,
Kingdom Ltd.
Enlightened. Actually, let's look at them. Yes, Enlightened Kingdom Ltd. Yeah, this art is going to be dedicated to them for the strike that we got. This is the story behind this.
You're welcome. Oh, wait, Luke is here. Oh, it's been so long
Hi,
since we've seen you, Luke. Right, going to bed. Good. You
yes,
should sleep. Love you all. Hope Armin's having fun
yes,
during all this and Susanna staying sane. I love that people understand our dynamic.
yeah.
It's good to see you, Luke.
Yeah. Guys, you guys are just posting comments. You guys should post questions. This is supposed to be a Q&A, but let me show you guys this. If you don't ask me questions, me and Susanna will just ask questions from each other. This is the people who took us down. This is their website. Look, there's nothing here. It's just a shell company for making
Well, we
Shia
don't know if it's a
propaganda.
shell company, but it certainly is a shell website.
It's a shell website, at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's called Enlightened Kingdom, enlightening the way for a new cinematic era. Wow, that's ambitious.
Shia propaganda.
Yeah, but the thing is that I mean, the logo shows that there's something Islamic about them, but the website
But
doesn't
then
mention it.
nothing else.
Yeah, Enlightened Kingdom is a film production company based in United Kingdom. Our goals include changing the history of cinema through the improvement of film philosophy and style. Our vision circles around the idea of the need for films to have deeper meaning and connection with the audience. and to capture the hearts and souls of people across the globe, and to and to and to file false copyright complaints, strikes against channels that we don't like. Yeah, our philosophy is to use the abuse YouTube's reporting system as a way to silence opinions that we don't like about our movies. Anyways, that was just me ranting. Any questions here?
Any chance we'll ever consider streaming earlier than 3 a.m. GMT?
I mean, we have two streaming times so that people can pick one that works best for them. So I don't know why. Stop complaining. Wait, this is GMT is where?
That's London.
Yeah, okay. By the way, Deepak, I stereotyped you. I assume that you're in India right now because of your name. I just did the stereotype. Yeah, I did stereotype. Sorry. Okay. Do you think political Islam groups such as Muslim Brotherhood exploit the political correctness in the West? That's just fact. What do you mean?
Yeah. Yes.
Of course.
Objectively, yes.
Yeah. Like, is there anybody that doesn't think that? I mean, even the left knows that. Like, I mean,
well, not everyone on the left.
No, I mean, even people on the left, who the sane left and the woke left, they both understand what's going on here. I don't know. Like, yeah, everybody knows that. Okay, but like, okay, no, okay, so maybe they wouldn't use the word exploit. They would use maybe a different word, like a more positive word, but they understand what's going on here. Anyways. All right. Okay.
I think you are expecting a lot more than a lot of what I've seen demonstrated. Like, there's a lot of feminists who have legitimately bought the hijab is empowering line. Like, they bought that.
Andy's saying, you were very peevish last time. Are you okay now? Sounds like I triggered Andy. Sounds like Andy doesn't...
Andy was being very sweet earlier, saying, like, I hope that Susanna's fine, too.
Wait, what was I peevish about?
Was it in the I was wrong stream that turned out to be, no, you're wrong?
I'm not just okay now. I was okay back then as well. I don't understand why people think like just because I enjoy coming at people like that. That's my idea of having fun. Every time I go after people and I'm like very passionate about it, people assume that I'm upset about something. That is me having an amazing time. Okay, so don't be worried about it. Every time you see me like being very angry and being passionate about something, I finish the live stream like, oh my god, that was so good. I enjoy that. Okay, this is like I rarely have that much fun. Okay, so don't worry about me. I'm okay. All right.
Christian Atheism saying, "Can I call in?" This is not a call-in show.
No. If you want to, actually, there's a link. If you want to meet with me online, there's a link in the description for how to contact me, and you could do a show.
Apparently, this is Darth Dawkins.
Oh, hi. What happened to your other account?
Yo no sé.
Oh, this guy Deepak is not happy that I stereotyped him.
MAGA Hot Atheist has a question for me. Susanna, what do you think of they spelled it out for YouTube. What do you think of the Antifa attack on the DNC HQ in Portland? To be honest, I don't know like anything about that except that happened after the inauguration. So I can't give you really like detailed analysis because I only know that that's something that happened.
Yeah, I saw that too.
It's completely predictable. And I don't know why people expect anything different because Antifa is very, very clear. Like when people were talking about Antifa being Joe Biden supporters, I would laugh in the face of those right wingers because they're out of their mind and they clearly have not studied the rhetoric even a little bit if they believe that Antifa is Joe Biden supporters. They just think that the Republicans are like a slightly worse version of this, but they're the same. The parties are the same thing at the end of the day. They all need to be burned to the ground. Like, it's what was the phrase? Two wings meaning two birdies, one bird.
I
Yeah.
I follow a lot of people on the far left who actually hate the Democrats more than the Republicans because they think that if it was all like Trump and all, more if it was like it's because of the Democratic Party that you get to keep capitalism and get this people they think that they're the same, but if the Democrats are a way for people to feel like you don't need to burn the whole thing down, right? So it would have been so much easier to convince people that you need to burn the whole thing down if it was just Trump, 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 Trump. Everything was just like Trump, right? So the only reason why they don't get to bring their glorious revolution is because of the Democratic Party and the false hope that that's giving people. So they are passionately more against the Democratic Party than they are against the Republican Party.
They're like
Not all,
accelerationists.
not all, but that's some of them are like that.
Mars is saying, "Oh shoot, where'd it go?" Quick question for you guys. 2 days into Biden's presidency, we're really early in. What do you think? Well, I know he ushered in a lot of executive orders. I haven't had an opportunity to really go through and look at all of them because I've been dealing with AR drama that we will maybe be talking about a little bit tomorrow. But I think I want to take a look at some of these executive orders that he's putting forth. One that's very controversial is the transgender sports executive order. That's very controversial right now. I need to take a better look at that to get a better understanding. But it's too early to tell. I think we're going to get a fair amount of woke BS from this administration, but I would take that any day over a Trump presidency.
Yeah, so far it's been good. I'm sure he's going to make a whole bunch of mistakes, and I'm sure when he does make mistakes, people are going to be like, see, we told you guys. And like, yeah, when did we I'm predicting this, that there's going to be some major blunders and some wokey stuff by Biden. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to be liking, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to hate, right? And every time one of those things happen, they're going to be like, we warned you about Biden. We warned you. Like, yeah, we don't need you guys to warn us. We already know he's going to make mistakes. He's far better than Trump ever will be. Like, I mean, that's not a very hard thing to accomplish. But I can guarantee you that every time Biden makes a major mistake, there are going to be people like, this is what you get. This is what you deserve. We warned you and you didn't listen. Like, yeah. Okay. But, okay, I want to
see.
Oh. You should read that yourself.
Wow, and wow. You look damn hot. Fire emoji, Susanna. Thank you. I have no idea how to say this, so I'm just going to say illogical. What do you think about religions that fall under the umbrella term paganism? Well, you correctly identified it as an umbrella term of multiple religions. So, I mean, it might be more effective to ask about one specific one. They are just as illogical. So, yeah. Okay. Very interesting traditions. very interesting iconography that I find fascinating. And not any better at being grounded in objective reality. So
Yeah, and it's such a it's a very big umbrella term, right? Everything that is not Abrahamic apparently is pagan, even though they're very, very different and very, you know, covers a whole vast set of ideas that is, yeah, only an Abrahamic centric worldview will put them all under pagan, right?
the
Uh,
Abrahamic mindset.
yes. All right, Queen. Our Queen has a very important question. Discord party when? Yeah, actually, we've been promising that, so
For
we need
like
to
a
make.
month now.
Yeah, we need to make that happen. God
Lo
damn.
siento. Lo
Um,
siento.
how about I do one without Susanna? How about that? At a time, no.
No. We need the team in action.
Okay, okay. Okay. How about this? Next week. Next week. It will be next week. Okay. So and we'll schedule it and you will see it. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. We'll make an announcement. Um. Okay. So wait. Should we do a this? By the way, guys, link to our Discord is in the description. Let's do a Discord party without streaming it, and see, and then like later do a Discord party where we hang out with everybody while we stream it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't know if I want to stream it anymore. Yeah. No. Okay. Okay. So we do a Discord. Okay, we do a one without streaming where it's everybody can come in, and then we have to do the streaming ones. Has to be where only the trusted people get to come. The ones that we stream. You know why? Because it's really easy to take down a YouTube channel by just showing up and just saying the N word
Or
or
streaming
showing some
something really graphic.
graphic, and then your channel will be in trouble. Okay, so we could have like a Discord party. Guys, join our Discord, link in the description, where we could like anybody could come in and join, and then once we see how that works, we do we like we get the admins. Our queen, because she's our queen, she could sell. She's an admin there already, right? She could select the trusted members into our streaming. We have to make a streaming room, and then those people, when they come, will stream that. Okay, cool. Oh,
Global is asking a
well,
really good question. Wait.
hmm.
What do you think about Muhammad's sculpture inside the U.S. Supreme Court? Any chance it'll go away? Well, technically, it's not a sculpture; it's like an engraving and in a frise. I think. Well, okay. I have differing opinions on this. To give people context, it's Muhammad alongside other great lawmakers of history that include Confucius, Moses, John Marshall, Napoleon. So other religious figures and secular figures, right? So I think if he was like randomly the only religious figure, then I would have a bigger problem with it.
Mm.
But at the same time, I support it because it depicts his face and therefore it's blasphemous. And in fact, people were trying to sandblast his face off of the sculpture for a period of time in the 90s. And they're like, no, that would be like damaging part of the Supreme Court. So, in a way, I think that's kind of cool that the Supreme Court is like, no, we're going to, like, your feelings that this is blasphemous is not going to change this government building, even though it is kind of weird in the first place to have religious figures represented as great lawmakers. But it's not just Islam, it's also other things as well.
I mean, yeah, yeah. What everything Susanna said. That's pretty good, actually. Bobo had another question.
Well,
Bobo
thanks,
said, "How many Muslims have you managed to turn the ex-Muslim?" I have no idea. I have no idea. I just know for the past 15 years, I get messages from many people saying my book or Atheist Republic has changed their mind. A lot of them were Christian, a lot of them were Muslim. I didn't keep count of the number of messages that I got, and I don't know for every person that decided to reach out to me and tell us. I mean, I would think there would be a lot. I'm not going to put a number on it, but we had the world's largest atheist group, constantly pushing content out there for 15 years, and we have reached a lot of people have become exposed to atheism. But once, okay, so
Probably
I am.
thousands.
I'm not going to put a number on it. I have no idea. But I do also think that there's even a bigger number of Muslims who are still Muslim, but are now see why somebody would be an ex-Muslim and might be more accepting of them because they see their point, right? So as many Muslims we are responsible for turning into ex-Muslims. I think that whatever that number is, there's going to be a number that is even much bigger of Muslims who are now don't think ex-Muslims are just the devil reincarnate, right? So I hope that's and we're gonna push again. That's an easy win, and it's an important win.
Wait,
right?
this is pretty funny. Hindus Republic has a statement for us.
Hindus Republic. Okay,
Welcome. Okay, so
shouldn't it be Okay, go.
yeah, okay. So good news for you. Some anti-Hindus web series has been released. All liberals who defended Muslims during Paris blasphemy, they're talking about Charlie Hebdo, are now condemning Hindus. You people are also the same woke people. Okay, so whoever, I have no idea who you're talking about. Whoever you're talking about is a hypocrite. In the same way, the many Hindufa are hypocrites in their support for free speech in France, but they're oh, I can't say that. That's too explicit. Their passionate love of restrictions of free speech in India. Their love of drawings of the prophet, but their rabid mobs when we do a sexy Kali. You know, it's just the same hypocrisy. Okay.
Hashtag not all Hindus.
I was saying those who displayed that behavior. Except Hindus Republic, there's a problem here. We aren't those people because we are very consistent. So we are not also those same woke people. Also, we love Hindus, which is why we go so hard against Hinduism, because I believe that it hurts them.
Yes, and India could do a lot better than Hinduism.
No Hindu Rashtra.
All right, you pick it. Well, you pick the next question. This guy is okay. Hold on, I don't even know what this guy is saying. Sam Harris clearly said brain or neurons don't create consciousness. Your views. I mean, I don't know. I think I don't. I have to think. I have to see what you're referring to exactly.
Yeah, I don't know what you're referring to, and also, Sam Harris is not our god, so
no, this guy thinks like,
believe it or not, he's not the final authority on that, so he could be wrong. I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
He's way more of an authority on it than we ever will be. So
yeah, he's an actual neuroscientist.
Yeah, so I mean, why are you asking me about neuroscience? Like, I'm not qualified. Like, why would you?
This validates his obsession with the Vedas, or the authority or veracity of the claims in the Vedas.
Okay, I think these people think like the people that we admire or like celebrate, we're like cultishly following them as if everything they say is like a divine revelation. And if they say, I think that's what they think. I'm not sure though. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh my God. Okay, well, here's a question for me. We get this every week. Are you single? No. The people want to know. Hey, James is here. Hey, James. will the Ayatollah... Oh, wait, no, I'm not going to read that. I don't want to get us in trouble.
Okay, hold on. Let me read this one, and then Bubble has a comment as well. One way saying, isn't everything just chemicals? Everything other than math and physics. Everything is mathematics. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, everything is mathematics. There's a branch of mathematics where if you include matter... Hold on, let me... don't distract me. Okay. If you add matter and energy to mathematics, then it becomes a branch of mathematics, which is physics. If that matter all of a sudden takes the form of atoms and molecules, basically a fraction of a second after the beginning of the universe, now that's a branch of physics, that is chemistry. And if that chemistry creates some molecules that are self-replicating, that branch of chemistry becomes biology. And if that branch of if those self-replicating molecules at some point become self-aware and have start becoming organized and create societies, now that branch of biology becomes social sciences. So basically everything is mathematics, and then it goes from mathematics to physics, physics to chemistry, chemistry to biology, and biology to sociology. Anyways, Bobo, wait, you're muted. I don't know, you're...
Dang it. Okay. Bulbul is saying it's effing ridiculous to compare Tandav and Charlie Hebdo. So that's what Hindus Republic was referring to. Have you heard about Tandav?
No.
The same attorney who's butthurt about us is also filing things about this web series on Amazon. I'm not... So basically, people are going after Amazon Prime, I believe, because of this web series. I don't know much about this web series. I believe it is mostly, or I think some of the contention is that there are actors who are Muslim who may be alluding to jokes of Hindu gods. And because of that, so I think there's a little bit of an anti-Muslim bigotry that's also playing into this. I could be completely wrong. I'm not even quite familiar with what the controversy is. I just know that there are some butthurt, fifi, my religious sentiments that are upset. Okay? And people are going after Amazon over it. And it's ridiculous. You guys are making yourselves... Okay, and when I say you guys, I'm speaking to the people acting in this way, okay? You guys are making yourself look like a joke to the rest of the world. Like it's patently absurd and it's laughable. So Bubble continues. Tandav has hardly one scene which alluded to Hindu gods. This is manufactured outrage. Manufactured outrage. I'm getting a Hindutva taste in my mouth. Did someone say manufactured outrage?
Okay. I'm going to give you a question. I'm going to give you a question which gives you some time for me to be able to do a pee break. Okay, so this is from Twitch, by the way. That means that if you guys don't know, we also have a Twitch channel. You could follow us on Twitch, link in the description. And by the way, if you do comment on Twitch, your comments will stand out because every other comment is like a YouTube or a Facebook comment. So do follow us on Twitch if you want your comments to stand out. All right.
Okay, so BenH is saying, what is your guys' biggest problem with quote-unquote wokeism? This is a good question. What is my biggest problem? If I had to put it singularly, I would probably say the dogmatism. Because saying that my biggest problem with it is the dogmatism, also that itself covers this rejection of skepticism, a rejection of even sometimes empiricism itself, depending on how far down the postmodernist rabbit hole you go. It that covers the the way in which people can be treated, you know, like heretics, just this strict dogma. And even if something is right, I don't like dogma. Because all things deserve to be questioned, nothing is above scrutiny. So the dogmatism is my biggest problem with wokeism.
I knew it. I knew it as soon as I leave. Our queen is going to be
You can set our clock to her.
woman rule, woman
That's right.
takeover.
That's right.
Eat out. Okay, look, but we have this as well, though. Daddy's back.
Oh, okay. Daddy's home. Armin, do you have what is your biggest problem with wokeism?
Their methodology in trying to figure out what is true and what is not true, and sometimes their complete lack of interest in figuring out what is true.
It's very similar to what I said, just phrased differently. Love it.
Okay.
Have you seen the Red Pill documentary? If you have, what did you think of it? I have not. I think you're talking about the one with that Lucy girl, I think her name is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That made me think like that was very that I appreciate that movie. I used to think men's right activism was all a joke, but now I think like some of it is a joke. But there are some crazy people still there, as the movie showed, right? There are still a lot of woman hating, crazy anti-feminist, everything feminism is irrelevant. Like there are people who think like feminism as a whole is irrelevant. There are people there that think like that. So I don't agree with those crazy people over there, right? But there is some people in there that are like, that that are for women rights activism, but there are certain issues about men that they want to highlight, not because they think that that's more important than the issues that women are dealing with. They just think these are some issues that uniquely affect men in a way that doesn't affect women. And I was like, okay, yeah, there is something to this that needs to be paid attention to. Okay, so for example, if you go and say, hey, men have higher suicide rates than women, and there is not enough resources out there. There are more resources out there for women to deal with issues like this than men, and I want to highlight this. That's not you dismissing issues that women have to deal with, that are the discrimination that women face, right? You could be like, yeah, those are legitimate concerns, and I hope somebody is like dealing with that. I just want to bring attention to the fact that men have dealing with way higher suicide rates, and there's not enough resources for them out there.
Yeah, very.
If you wonder,
and people are allowed to have areas of expertise, and I shouldn't say allowed because no one's stopping them. But having an area of expertise and specificity is fine, and it's a good thing. And there needs to be people who bring attention to those very specific issues. But are there outright misogynists, associated with that movement? Yeah.
Yes. I mean, like, there's many other things. For example, there's not enough. Many people do not talk about male circumcision and how horrible that is, right? You get easy support for being anti-female genital mutilation. You don't get much support for male genital mutilation. Bring Back the Girls, for example, campaign in Africa got a lot of support, even though the boys in Africa were not kidnapped. They were shot dead, right? And Bring Back the Girls, yeah, but I mean, the boys also, like, they were killed. So yeah, I mean, there are some, again, this is not pointing these out. I hope people understand, does not deny the fact that women have it worse in many situations, right? Anyways.
But it would also be objectively false to say that they have it worse in all situations. That's just
Yeah.
not true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maga Hot Atheist has a question. Do both of you keep an open mind on something beyond our corporeal existence? Not religious, but maybe spiritual or other? I mean, like, I have an open mind that maybe one day that could be demonstrated empirically, but until that is, no.
As much as I keep an open mind about Santa being real,
Yeah.
or as much as I keep an open mind about us being in Matrix.
Hello.
I mean, like, not. I mean, not. I will keep basically close to zero chance. But is it zero chance? No. But it's so close to zero that I'm going to treat it as zero. Right? So, yeah, I mean, you have to keep an open mind.
Did someone
Yeah.
say Matrix?
No, come on. You're so. Okay. Well, who was that quote from?
What?
All right, stop. All right, now who is that quote from? You have to keep an open mind. Oh my God, you're not letting me. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be intelligent. Give people an intelligent response to this, and you're
Go
not letting
ahead.
me. You're just like, no, I'm not going to be able to stop it. Take it off. Take it off. All right, take it off. All right, no, put it away. Good. All right, what is that? Oh my God, you're not gonna let me give this quote, are you? Okay, let's just move on.
No
Hold on,
one's
let me find
stopping
this
you.
quote. No, I can't. Like, who's gonna pay attention to what I have to say when you're like playing around like that? You know what? I'm not gonna look for this quote. I'm just gonna say it. Somebody could tell me who. Somebody in the live chat will know who this is from. I think the quote was like, "You should keep an open mind, but you shouldn't keep your mind so open that your brain will fall out." Something like that. Somebody give him a more accurate version of this quote so I could highlight it.
Well, that's a pretty good paraphrase.
Yes. Daddy's getting mad. Here, Matthew has a question. Do you think if we ever make contact with aliens that we can convert them into being Muslims? No. I know this is a fun question, but I'm gonna give a serious answer. Okay. If we ever do make contact with aliens, it's because they had enough technology to be able to travel light years. Okay. First of all, I don't think we will survive that interaction, because if any intelligent being is able to travel light years, that means they are so ahead of us in technology that they have very little interest in meeting us, right? Anything they could learn about us, they already learn. Even if they're curious, they could within within a second they could like completely scan our entire planet without even coming here. There's no energy that they need or water. They're beyond talking about energy resources. So if any alien being can travel light years to come to our planet, that requires godlike technology. Okay, so there will be only one reason for them to visit our planet, is to eliminate us in case we become one day a competition. So if we ever do make contact with aliens, that would probably be because we're about to be ended. Yeah, that would be, yeah, we wouldn't have a chance to even talk to them. Razam, did you want to say something to that or no?
No, wait, there was a good question.
Okay.
Levi Escarino is saying, I have a question. You both deal with some heavy unnecessary drama and death threats, most likely because of what you're up against. Do you ever smoke weed to unwind and relax? I used to be a stoner of epic proportions. Legendary. And extremely high functioning, pun intended. Um, but I haven't smoked for a really, really long time now. I used to be like a chronic smoker, like at least 2, 3, 4 times a day for years. But I've been off of that for a really long time. I mean, the last time I smoked was just once several months ago. But I don't even like count that anymore. Like I basically haven't smoked for over a year, which is crazy for me. So that's a long way to say no.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would, if I ever consume, when and if I consume weed, it wouldn't be smoking it. It would do edibles, because I love my lungs. Okay. And I do not, I mean, I'm not against consuming THC, but if you want to consume THC, don't burn leaves. I mean, and don't burn anything and put it in your lungs. Okay. Even lettuce. Okay. Don't burn and inhale lettuce. It's not good for your lungs. If you have to consume weed, do edibles or vape. Like, no, wait, what is it like when they, use vaporizers or something like that. Yeah.
But you got to be
So don't
careful
burn.
where you get your. Was it where you get
Yeah.
your
Don't.
from?
Yeah. Like, when people who smoke weed, the harm is not coming from the THC. The harm is coming from you burning something. That's the carcinogen, right? I did do edibles, and I didn't like the feeling. I prefer what I did. I don't know if I can say this, so I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to say I tried something. I tried other things when I was in Amsterdam. And you know what people try when they're in Amsterdam, and I enjoyed that a lot more than THC. Um, do you ever sleep? Seems like you're always going. Do you? Nope. No, I sleep a lot. I sleep a lot, guys.
He
I
sleeps.
am a health. I'm a health freak. One of the most important things about your health is how much sleep you get. Okay, I am very productive because I sleep a lot. I sleep a lot. Okay, I I try to get at least 8 hours. I do like to get 9 hours of sleep every day. The only problem with 9 hours of sleep is that it's hard for me to go to sleep at, yeah, but I used to get 9 hours of sleep, and now I had to reduce it to eight, because it's hard to go back to sleep when I get 9 hours of sleep. Okay, I think it's also important. How many hours do you sleep every day? You get seven
I've been
now,
doing
which is
better. I got
yeah,
8
yeah,
last night. Yeah, guys, Armin sleeps more than me. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah,
He bullies me into sleeping. At
yeah.
this point, like
She,
actually,
she's, can I tell them that you sent what you sent me?
what did I send you?
Sleeping hour, like
Yeah,
she reports to me, like she said she has a sleeping app, and I make her send me reports of her how many hours of sleep she got.
I
So
got
it's
8 hours last night. I got 8 hours.
wow, that's great.
Ah.
See, guys, I care about Susanna so much when I actually get her to send me. This is how much I care about her. I want her to make sure that she's getting enough sleep. Guys, you have no idea. There are some very simple. A lot of people are trying to find like detoxins and stuff to become healthy. Okay, it's the being healthy is the most simple stuff. Okay, there's so much studies that show all you have to do, no, not all you have to do, main things that will make the most difference in your health is don't smoke, sleep a lot, drink a lot of water, and move. Okay, what it doesn't really matter what type of exercise you do, just move your body, dance, walk, whatever. Okay, so again, repeat it one more. This is important. Okay, this is like a public service announcement. Okay, this is for everybody. Okay, don't smoke, sleep a lot, drink a lot of water, and move. Oh, and stay away from sugar.
And Islam.
Good. and Islam. Stay away from that should be our thing. That should be our motto for our channel.
Stay away from
Stay
sugar.
and Islam. That's great. We should do that. Like, yeah, stay away from Islam and sugar. The two most harmful things on this planet: sugar and Islam.
Islam is second. It is definitely second.
Islam is second to sugar. That's how bad sugar
Not
is.
a joke. That's a fact.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, yeah, we're not even joking. That's how bad sugar is. It's worse than Islam. Okay, wait. There was the Razam. I think it's also important that men should have a right to repeal their responsibility as a father if it doesn't want to. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know exactly the details behind that, but I think that's something that more people need to have a conversation. I think the laws in some countries are unfair against the dads, but definitely not in Islamic countries.
Wait, no, we already answered this question.
Oh, we did? Yes.
Silva Kumar has a funny. Susanna, I saw your Instagram story about Armin dragging you into a healthy lifestyle. Is this still true? Well, I think our answer previously about my sleep schedule is still true.
Wait, do you want to show them your meme? You made a meme about this.
I know. Wait, okay. I'll try to find it. I made a meme of Armin dragging me, kicking and screaming into a healthy lifestyle. Here we go. Can people see this?
You should do a screen
so
share. Yeah.
It's the car is healthy living. Then there's this dad, which is Armin, and then there's Susie, which is a screaming kid holding on to a computer terminal, and the computer terminal is titled fast food, never exercising, irregular sleeping, and overworking. So he is dragging me, kicking and screaming from those four things.
Our queen is saying Armin sleeps at 10 p.m. and tucks himself to bed, sucks on his thought. I mean, whatever you need to do to fall asleep, I guess. Yeah. I mean, if that works for you. I'm not going to shame.
I don't think that's what he does to help him fall asleep.
But if I did, I wouldn't be ashamed. I would tell you. AGA saying I barely get more than 5.5 hours. Look, that's not good. Guys, if you guys think you don't have enough time to sleep, you're wrong, okay? You don't, because the productivity that you get from getting more sleep is going to, it's so wrong. You guys are so wrong. You get more time if you sleep more. You get more time if you sleep more because you're going to become so much more productive when you're awake.
Mars is asking a good question. Did you used to practice Taekwondo? How far up did you go? And can you kick a jihadi's ass?
I got up to green before I switched to mix. And
what?
Probably not, because if by definition jihadis are armed.
They have AKs?
No, they have AKs. I would probably not even be able to reach a jihadi's ass before I'm shot dead. So no. Guys, if you do, okay, actually here's a warning for people who do. Actually, I have some medals. I have some gold medals for my martial arts days. I did win some competitions. If you do, here's another announcement for anybody who does martial arts. Okay, do not become confident. You will die. Okay, you will die. Even if you are even a black belt, and somebody comes with you, not even with a gun, but with a knife. And asks for your wallet. Give them your goddamn wallet. Do not become overconfident. If you want to run away. Even if somebody is like you look at them and like, oh, I can take this guy so easy. Don't try it. Run in the other direction and throw your watch and wallet on the ground so you can make them busy picking up your stuff while you're running in the other direction. This is like, I know like ego and everything is good, but this could get you killed. Don't let your testosterone make you do stupid stuff, okay? run in the other direction. It doesn't matter how confident you are. Okay. Anyways.
Oh wait, this was a really sweet comment. Where did it go? Armin, that means we'll have to stay away from Susanna because she is so sweet.
Ah.
Stay away from sugar. And I'm pure sugar, baby. So
Here.
Ahmed Mohammed is saying, what do you think of Majid Nawaz? He seems like a fraud, someone who pretends to reform Islam. I just converted to atheism. Hey, takbir. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, takbir.
I like your questioning mind.
Yeah.
I mean, Armin has a million videos on his opinions on reforming.
Okay. I would say he's very wrong about so many things, especially recently, right? However, I cannot, you cannot know people's motivation, okay? So I'm just comfortable mentioning how wrong he is about something. And whether or not he's so wrong because his intentions are bad or good is really hard. I think I try to stay away from it unless somebody like proves it. Okay. So for example, I try to assume good intentions, even if people are wrong. Okay. And sometimes people make it easy for you to assume good intentions by doing something that is against their own interests, right? For example, when apostate prophet comes out, like he has such a big following in Hindutva community, and then he sees something wrong and he still calls it out, even though that it's against his personal interest. They make it easy for you to, even if you disagree with them, you're like, okay, I disagree with their point of view, but they made it so easy for me to assume that they have really good intentions, right? Sometimes people make it easy for you to assume bad intentions, but most of the time I try not to even, come up with a theory of what their intentions are and just focus on the fact that their opinion is right or wrong, right? So, yeah, I mean, even if I wanted to make an assumption, I try to be charitable and say like somebody like Majid Nawaz, he's just wrong. Maybe his intentions, I'm gonna assume that he believes his own BS. There are definitely BS, but he believes them and he's not trying to fraud people. He's just an idiot. Okay, he's not a fraud. He's not a fraud. He's an idiot. Okay, it's better. It's better to be an idiot than a fraud. That's a compliment. Okay, that's a compliment. Like I hope he's an idiot, because if he's not an idiot, if he's not being an idiot on these topics at least, then he's a fraud. It's way better to be an idiot than a fraud. So I hope that Majid Nawaz is just being stupid. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. So fraud implies this maliciousness. Like he knows that it's fake and he's putting it forward anyways. I don't believe that. I think he is very earnest, particularly about reforming Islam. I disagree with him.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's his recent comments are even worse.
Oh, well, that's a whole difference. Well, are his recent comments on reforming Islam or his recent comments on the election and
COVID and stuff like that?
Well, that's different. I'm separating them. So on that, he's being straight up dumb. Sorry, Magic. Right. But on reforming Islam, like he has more of a intellectual, more thought out approach. I completely disagree with him, and but I don't think he's malicious. I don't think he's an outright fraud. I do not think he is defrauding people who donate to Quilliam.
Yeah.
At least not intentionally, because you could say it's fraudulent in the sense that those ideas are unlikely to be adopted widely in the Muslim community. You could say it's fraudulent in that sense. Do I think that he is purposefully and outwardly fraudulent? No. Mars is saying that he'll just use his chi on any robbers.
Matthew is saying, yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh wait, hold on. And the next UFC pay-per-view, Armin versus Conor. Yeah, no.
The notorious
Have you ever done the Hajj before? If so, what was it like? No, that's one of my greatest regrets. I wish I could have. I wish I could. Guys, let's end Islam soon. So I want to be able to go to Hajj. Okay, within my lifetime, I want to be able to go to Kaaba. Um, it is logical. It's a logical necessity that not everyone is.
I have
Not
no idea
everything is
what you're talking about.
and that there is no explanation for the totality of reality as well. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna. It is a total. It's a logical necessity that not everything is a logical necessity. Well, everything that is if true is a logical necessity. Do you call Dave Rubin a fraud? I would. Okay, let me just be. Let me be. All right, I would say Dave Rubin makes
It's
it.
more likely.
Yes, Dave Rubin makes it easier than most people to assume that he's a
Really bad
fraud. Okay,
intention. Yeah.
so nothing is 100%, but Dave Rubin makes it very, very, very easy and probable for us to be able to assume that he's a fraud. Okay, so that's what I would say.
Deborah's here. Hi, Deborah. And Deborah's saying Majid has lost it, honestly. And Deborah would
Yes.
know because she knows some Hizbut Tahrir BS when she sees it. Okay, former Hizbies see, they recognize former Hizbies. Real recognize real. Okay, you see me, we see each other. And the Pakistanified is claiming that he was Majid Nawaz's flatmate in London for a period.
No.
If true, interesting. Oh, a question for me, Andy. Susanna, I haven't found any posts or articles about AR banned in India on any other pages, or maybe it's just me. What do you think? How could that be? Um, I believe you're asking me why aren't other people talking about this? Well,
Susanna's working on it to make
yeah,
that. Yeah.
no, when I was talking about like why I haven't even watched the inauguration, I don't know what Biden's up to. It's because we got a lot of stuff working on behind the scenes.
Mm.
But we're hoping. I know Hara Sultan. Hara Sultan made a video about this, which I really liked.
We we used to have Hamad Mehta to go at the first person that would cover something like this, and then get other people to cover it because Hamad Mehta covered it. But Hamad Mehta, I don't know. He doesn't like. He might not. He might not like us anymore. I'm just trying to be skeptical. So he's not. I don't know if he's going to cover
I'm
this.
willing. I'm willing
Uh,
to be a lot more charitable towards him
yeah.
nowadays.
That's why I'm saying maybe. Okay, so maybe we should reach out to him, see if Hamad will cover this. I mean, the world's largest atheist group has now been completely blocked in the world's most second populated country on this planet. I mean, that's. I mean, and yeah, so that should be something worthy of coverage, I think. So maybe yeah, let's reach out to him because whatever our differences, this is atheist related news. So I don't know
Mhm.
why he wouldn't cover it. So yeah, I'm gonna be charitable to him and say that he probably. I'm gonna guess he's gonna cover this. If we reach out to him.
I really I disagree with him on a lot, but I still think he's an asset, and I would never
Yeah,
argue otherwise. I would never argue
he's
otherwise.
also right. He's wrong about many things, but
He's also
not
right.
many things. No, no. Okay, actually, not many things. He's right. He's wrong about some things, but he's very correct about most things. Like I think we have more. I don't know if Himad would appreciate us. Appreciate this. I think he wouldn't. He might have
We've
dismissed
gone
us
after him
completely.
hard. To be fair, we've gone after him hard.
Yeah, but even after going after him, I must say that we have more agreements with him than disagreements. I
Yeah.
think. Okay.
Uh,
Oh, there's
Vince,
a suggestion.
can we even answer this?
No,
Yeah. Vince, you can
no.
ask me off air.
Yeah, we can't. You see, I don't know. We might be violating some YouTube stuff.
I will
Um,
say that I've gone harder than Armin.
yeah, and I haven't done anything that is harmful. I could say that. Or yeah, I have an idea regarding blasphemous art. What is this? Oh, the black stone. Oh yeah, yeah.
What is it
Mm,
for?
maybe I
Oh,
can. Yeah,
everyone knows the black stone is the clit. Come on, everyone.
It's a clit.
Come on.
We could have some Hindu goddesses at the Kaaba, edging the Kaaba.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah, I think maybe it's a good idea.
Ahmed Muhammad is
Okay.
saying, how can you convince Muslims to reform their religion when the greatest crime against Islam is shirk? Well, shirk is different from bid'ah.
Yeah.
So
Shirk.
shirk is
Yeah,
just,
shirk.
denying the oneness of Allah. Reform doesn't necessarily mean you are participating in shirk. Reform
Yeah.
likely means you're participating in bid'ah. For those who
Yeah,
don't know, heresy or innovation.
yeah.
Yeah.
You could do bid'ah without denying the oneness of God, right? So, but you shouldn't even try to reform it, guys. We already have so many videos against reforming Islam. If some people say you can't reform Islam, I say you shouldn't reform Islam. You should just let it die as a religion.
Yes. I liked Deborah's argument that, correct me if I'm wrong, Deborah, but you basically said the only good or worthy aspect of attempting to reform Islam is proving that you can't, and that it should just be discarded. I was like, yeah, girl. Oh, Deepak Astanafied is saying that he's also a former Hizbi.
Hey, you and Deborah should like get in touch. Former Hizbis, ex-Hizbis.
Hey.
By the way, we should end this stream soon because somebody just came and gave me this. This is my yes, it's sardines. See, this is what I eat, okay? Sardines, vinegar, some ginger, some vegetables. Oof, I'm so excited about eating this. This is my snack.
Oh my gosh.
I have people that make me snacks. I tell them exactly what to do, and they prepare it, and it's all ready. Like these are all my own recipes that other people prepare for me. Okay, this is like squash and egg whites, and then I have my own recipe of chocolate banana cake with no sugar and no bread. This is just egg whites, bananas, cocoa powder, cinnamon.
The audience, the very exciting thing you learned today.
No, they're gonna forget that. No, it's okay.
He just very excited about mangoes, and I'm happy for him.
Yeah. Okay. So Razam is saying, I agree with you. Reforming isn't helpful, but what is the solution? Islam can't be wiped out. Yes, it can be. Says who? Says who? Islam was reformed, actually.
It's called Wahhabism, guys.
Yes, exactly. It's called Wahhabism,
and it was
awesome. Yes. Okay. We should go because I'm really hungry now. This is like looking
people talk about the Reformation of Christianity. I'm talking about the capital R Reformation. Like the Protestants had some very good criticisms of the Catholic Church, but they also went in the worst direction in some instances, more fundamentalist in some instances. So reform, people should be specific in saying like progressive reform or like liberal reform or something, because reform can also be ultra conservative.
Okay. People are saying you grow sardines. Guys, the way I make sardines, I used to not like sardines, but the way I make them, they're tasty. And they're amazing because they have like, oh my God, they have all like 90% of the nutrition that you need is just packed in sardines. Yeah. They're now my main source of zinc, B12, and healthy.
Do you know how
healthy fat?
Sardines?
Omega-3.
Well, how do anchovies compare in terms of nutrition to sardines?
I don't know. I just know that sardines are like, they're not like tuna, so I don't have to worry about mercury poisoning or anything like that. They're just, and the bones are edible, so you get lots of calcium.
Collagen.
And what's the other? Collagen? Yes, exactly. You read my mind. So it's so like Yeah, like sardines are fantastic. Actually it's now the only source of meat that I is
Cut out
sardines. I cut out chicken because sardines are healthier fat, um, more better calorie to um, size ratio. Everything about sardines is fantastic. I love sardines. Please read
chicken,
my question. Can you?
guys.
Yeah. Please read my question. Can you make? Oh, by the way, I get zinc from my sardines and from the cocoa powder. From the cocoa powder in my cake. These are the healthiest cakes that you could ever get, and they're very sweet and no sugar. Please read my question. Can you make a movie based on Muhammad with jihadi tears YouTuber and apostate prophet? I have no idea what this means. Movie? You guys think we have a budget for a movie?
What are we? Enlightened Kingdom Ltd? We
Yes.
we think we have the budget of Shia propagandists?
No. What is this? Foreigners literally wet their pants whenever they see anything remotely Hindu, and I really think that's harming our movement.
The Ambekarite
Um,
movement, which is a
mm,
anti-caste system activist who basically
yes.
infused so-called Buddhism with Enlightenment values from France and etc. And I think when they're saying wet their pants, meaning like they kind of have this fetish for it, they have this like Orientalist excitement for it, where they're just like, oh my god, blah blah blah, like, and the fact that they fetishize, to use like kind of wokey language, Hinduism, it's harming the movement of people who are actively fighting the most harmful aspects of it.
Mm,
Uh, I think that's probably right. A lot of Westerners don't really realize how bad the caste system is, um, or they buy some of the apologetics of people who say that it's not real Hinduism, um, or it doesn't come from Hinduism. I think you're right. A lot of they want to just talk about, this kind of these vague ways to tap into a greater consciousness and the depth of the scripture and stuff, but they don't, talk about like, oh, setting women on fire, or like stuff like that. Yeah, or untouchability, or
right. Let's go through them really fast, guys. No more questions because we're just gonna quickly answer them. Because I have to. I really want to eat this salad now. Why do AR and secular jihadists have separate patrons? If I pledge to secular jihadists, am I also supporting AR as a whole? Yes, but when you support secular jihadists, you're also supporting Ali Rizvi. Half of your support goes to us, half of it goes to Ali Rizvi, because that's a separate thing we have with Ali Rizvi there, and it has a different goal and different motivation and different kind of shows. So there's two different organizations, and well, I mean, in Canada, there are two different organizations: Atheist Republic,
separate entities.
you know, yeah, separate entities. I mean, separate but connected entities, right? Yeah, I mean, and you get different things for them, right? For secular jihadists, you get something different if you support that than if you support Atheist Republic.
Yeah, you guys
So you,
might not believe him when he says that all his money goes to AR. His half of what should be his for secular jihadists just goes to AR.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, Susie. Yeah, also my book. Everything I made from my book goes to AR as well. Like people are like, you're doing this to them for the money, but everything that I'm making from the books and the shows goes to AR.
AR.
What? Okay, so do you remove the bones? No, the bones are one of the main reasons why I eat
Oh,
sardines.
back to talking about sardines.
Yeah, like Ghost Bunny say, we are talking about sardines? Yeah. And our queen say, what? Sardines are great. Yes. See, our queen agrees. Our queen has spoken. Everyone, would you consider yourself?
Pescatarian.
Do you? Do you?
I think
No.
he's talking to you.
Oh no. No. I will eat I will eat chicken if somebody buys me chicken, or if somebody comes here and there's a party. I will eat pork. I will eat dog if somebody cooked one, and it was available. Well, yeah, I would. I would eat like any kind of meat, but it's what I do most of the time that matters, not what I do all the time, right? Oof,
I
I'm
mean,
getting hungry. But
yeah, we should go eat actually.
yeah, okay. This is last questions. Teach me cooking. Okay. If I bring back my Instagram account, it will be about cooking and lifestyle. That's what it's going to be.
If it's
No, not
a question that I
okay.
have
My
to
God,
deal with
Alex is
the
still
rest.
talking about that thing.
Yeah,
That's my major. Not everything is true is a logical necessity. Not everything is true is a logical necessity. That's my major disagreement with you. Any non-logical mathematical that is true is not logical necessity, i.e., it's I mean, that's the definition. It's things that are true being logical necessities are the definitions of true. So you're just like arguing semantics with me now. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Let's go. I'm gonna go eat. Um, yes. Ghost Bunny, we won't answer any questions anymore. Ghost Bunny saying Armin is lucky he's sexy. Sardines are a deal breaker. Gross. You're missing out, Ghost Bunny. You're missing out on a lot of healthy, nutritional, tasty,
nutrition.
yummy. Yes. Kind of like my sardine salad. All right, guys. Talk to you guys later. And make sure, guys, subscribe to our newsletter. You get the PDF of our blasphemous art. Yes, no. Yeah, that one too. You get a PDF of that for free as well. But we also now have a PDF, an ebook version of our blasphemous art for free, for free, and you get it in the welcome email when you subscribe. Okay, and if you're already subscribed, try subscribing. There's a pay. If you try subscribing, even if you're subscribed, it takes you to a page where it tells you already subscribed, and here's the gifts. Okay, you get two gifts. You get my PDF copy of my book for free, Why There's No God, and you also get a blasphemous art ebook, which last time somebody said is such a great value. I don't know why you guys giving it out for free. It's
Right?
free. So yes, link in the description. But if you're a Patreon, you get the nude version of it. Everything you see in the ebook, the nude version of it is for our patrons only. Okay, but the safe for work version of it is available to our newsletter subscribers. Link in the description. Subscribe. All right, bye.
Do
Eat
it.
sardines. Eat more sardines. Bye.